Hey, it's Scylla. Happy Thursday night. I don't know, I felt called to talk to you tonight about my weight loss journey. I don't know why. It's not like even an anniversary of it. That's in October, but I just felt like a lot of people out there needed some encouragement today. I don't know what kind of journey you're on. It could be weight loss, it could be trying to get over a relationship or around a relationship or through a relationship. It could be that you're just struggling with your job or your kids or whatever. It doesn't have to be weight loss, but I just wanted to share my story with you because it's been a while since I shared my story. It'll be five years in October. So October of 2021, I started on this weight loss journey. And I did that by having gastric bypass surgery. It's a super drastic surgery, and a lot of people are like, oh, it's the easy way out, but it really isn't easy. It's a lifelong journey if you choose to stick with it and not regain the weight. I weighed 340 pounds, and I will put some before and after pictures in my story. But I was miserable. Like, I had high blood pressure. I was retaining water. I had type 2 diabetes, like completely out of control. I was on 6 different medications plus insulin. And I just was like, my family would go and do things, and I would be like, oh, you go ahead without me because I'll just stay down here and hold the purses or hold the jackets. And it wasn't like I didn't want to do those things. I just physically didn't have the energy to do those things or the capacity to do those things. And so in the summer of 2021, I decided to start seeking out help because I just felt like I was going to die before I got to see my grandkids, or I don't know, I just thought, you're going to die. Like, I just had this premonition, like, you're going to die about 10 years younger than you should. And so I started seeking help. And gastric bypass is super, super drastic. But it was like, that was like the last of my choices. I had tried every diet out there. I was working out. I was doing all the things. So I had let myself go to a point where I needed a reset. So so my journey, part 2, I was talking about how I had to have gastric bypass surgery, or I chose to do that. I didn't have to have it, but I chose to do that as kind of a last resort, or a reset for myself. So in that summer before the surgery, there's a lot of front work you have to do. It's not easy. You don't just decide to do that. And in order for like your health insurance to pay and stuff like that, like, you have to go to a doctor. You have to get like a regular physical. You have to go to a pulmonologist. You have to go to your endocrinologist. If you have diabetes, you have to see a therapist. You have to go to a cardiologist and have a stress test. So there's all these things hoops you have to jump through, just to get approved for the surgery and get your health insurance to pay for it. So once I jumped through all those hoops, then I had to, like, 2 weeks before the surgery, I had to be on a liquid diet. And then I had the surgery, and I was supposed to lose 110 pounds. And as of today, I have lost 215 pounds. I've gained a ton of muscle. I have lost over 30 inches in different areas of my body. I think it was a 54-inch waist when I had the surgery, and I'm like a 31 or a 30-inch waist now. I'm not perfect yet. I still have a lot of belly fat. I've had 2 C-sections with my kids. And when you've lost 215 pounds, you have a lot of sagging skin. And so far, I have made the decision not to have plastic surgery because insurance doesn't pay for it. It's very expensive. And there's a lot of things I'm doing in the gym that have changed have toned me up. But you can do it. Like, I've beat all the statistics. So, like, only like I'm in the top 10% of people who lose the weight that they're supposed to lose in gastric bypass go beyond losing the weight and then keep it off. So I'm proud of myself. But what I'm saying to you, what I'm not here to just brag about myself. I'm here to tell you that you can do whatever you set your mind to. It's hard. For like a year after the gastric bypass surgery, I couldn't eat anything with sugar in it. I couldn't have any alcohol. I really had to change my habits. I had to work out regularly. And I still do all of those things. I am back to eating pretty regularly, but just way smaller portions and high protein diet. And there's a lot of changes I had to make, but I'm so happy and my energy levels are off the charts. Like, I don't even remember as a kid having this much energy. So what I'm saying to you is, whatever your goal is, do the research, put in the work, put in the time, commit. You can do it. I promise you. And you're going to be so happy.